Hi, and welcome back to Thone's Nibbles number 252, covering Revelation 14, the Rapture. This is the big moment. We'll be reading from Revelation 14 through 16. Then I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and on the cloud sat one like the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him who sat on the cloud, "Thrust in your sickle and reap, for the time has come for you to reap. For the harvest of the earth is ripe." So he who sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. This is about the reaping of believers on the earth. Why is this in the Bible? This is one of the key moments in Christianity. In truth, this is how a goodly number of the believers go to heaven, is that they don't die, they are reaped by Jesus. It's written to all believers, and the communication, the time only the Father knew. And if you remember back in the Gospels, some of the apostles were asking Jesus, when is this going to happen? And Jesus said, no one knows when this is going to happen except for the Father. And so that's why that's very representative of what happened here. Jesus knew it was about time. He's sitting on a cloud with his sickle, and then God sends an angel out of the temple, this is the temple in heaven, to say, okay, go. And so that is the first time that anyone knew the actual time, other than the Father. Application to my life. God sends Jesus on a cloud with a crown on his head and a sickle in his hand. The Father sends an angel to declare to Jesus at the time to reap the believers on the earth. The harvest was ripe. Thus all of the believers are called to heaven. God says this is the rapture. My personal response is, Dear Lord, thank you for rescuing your people when the time was right. Another sign of your great love for us. See, he could have done this much sooner. He wanted the maximum number of possible people to be saved at that point. And so he waits for that moment, and with his omniscience and with his omnipresence, he can exactly judge that. And that's why when he says, okay, let's do it. He saw it from eons before when that moment is, but he didn't tell even his Son, even the Holy Spirit. He just did it at that time, because that is what God does, is he does everything in its proper time. Okay, so that completes this lesson, and it also puts us down to just 8 days away from completing all the New Testament in this fashion. So be looking for information that will come out on the next series. It will be, I haven't quite come up with the title yet. It will be Nibbles, but it will be like the Psalm Nibbles or Nibbles of the Psalms or something different to make it different. It'll also have a different viewing list, which may mean not a lot to most of you who are not necessarily experienced YouTube readers, but you can put all of your work into one of several lists which are available online, and then this will go in a different list, and that's probably for the aid of someone who comes after us than for you or me ourselves to be able to put this all together if they care to do so. So I will see you again next time, and we will be endeavoring on the last basically week of these nibbles. We're at 252, and 260 is the last one. So goodbye for now.